Okay, here we are back in Always Sometimes Monsters, and I believe it's day 9. So we have to head to the club, or whatever the thing is called, where the union meets, because we have a prospect. So let's go ahead and go in. Now, I didn't get the figure from here, but it's back here, I think. So, Evan Winter from Actual Sunlight. Now, if you're wondering about the figures, I haven't shown off their sell prices just yet, but it's kind of bad. They range from like $2 to $10 each. Not really enough to really make a difference, but it could buy you some food if you're really hungry. So let's talk to Red. Hero, this is Mayor Bob Horde. The mayor, huh? I guess you're the one the protesters were chanting about on my way into town. Yes, one and the same. Those damn protesters, this damned strike. It's completely upset the balance of the city. Almost everything's come to a standstill at this point. It's a goddamn outrage if you ask me. Exactly my thoughts, and it's about time we did something to help get Beaton back on track. It's time someone took action and got this gravy train rolling again. Now you're speaking my language. Isn't this guy great? Best thing that ever happened to this town, I tell you. A man who knows how to put business and the needs of the people ahead of pettiness. That's a lot more than can be said for the other guys, you know? If they had their way, this town would be overrun with vagrants like that Duffstown dump. You're too kind, Red. So, not too many people seem to have an opinion, a high opinion of our town. They have an opinion, of course, just the opposite of what you'd expect. I just do what I can to put bread on the tables of all the hard-working Beatonians. Damn straight you do. I don't mean to interrupt you two, but I was told there'd be a job at hand. Ah, yeah, straight to business. Red, I can see why you're fond of this one. Whatever you need, we'll take care of it for you. I'm glad to hear it, because what I'm about to ask of you isn't exactly by the books. Normally, I would never stoop this low, but considering what those anti-union anarchists are planning, we may not have a choice. Lay it on us, Bob. As you may be aware, the election is fast approaching, and my competition is very fierce this time. On top of that, we've gathered intelligence that suggests that sometime today they'll be breaking into City Hall to do the unthinkable. They're planning on rigging the voting machines with some sort of virus to ensure we don't win. Those sneaky motherfuckers. Pardon my French. No need, Red. Your outrage is completely justified. Popularity polls show we have a wide margin, and those rebels aim to take choice out of Beaton's hands. Thankfully, we have you two. What do you need from us? I need you to enter City Hall covertly and implement a similar software into the voting machines. You'll need to bypass security and find your way to the mainframe where you'll be able to ensure that our victory hasn't been compromised. Wait a second, you want us to rig the machine so that you'll win? How is that any different from what the other guys are doing? The difference, my friend, is that not once in my entire career as a politician have I lost a campaign. Regardless of how you moralize this, all we are doing is giving the people exactly what they're asking for. We're just ensuring that the citizens Beaton get what they want. Alright, we'll do it. What's in it for us if we do? Apart from the satisfaction knowing you did a good deed for your fellow man, well, I suppose I'd be able to enforce an end to the workers' strike immediately. Get that bus service working again. Did you say you wanted to get out of here soon? In addition, I suppose once I'm in office, I'll see to it that you're well taken care of as a friend of the office. Assuming you succeed in your objective. Sounds like helping you might be the only way I'm getting out of the town at this point. I'm glad you see things my way. Red, I'll leave you to take care of the rest from here. You'll do a real good job, Mr. Mayor, don't you worry about that. Alright then, I'll bid you adieu for now. Alright, hero. You see what I was talking about? Real important people, real big jobs here. That's what the union's all about. So how are we going to pull this off? For starters, take this. Red gave you a personal hacking device. What the heck is it? It's a personal hacking device, PhD for short. This is what you'll be using once you get inside the City Hall mainframe. If you boot it up now, you'll be able to run a test mode to help you get the hang of it. I highly recommend taking a minute to familiarize yourself with the interface now before things get serious. Last thing we need is you blowing the mission because you don't know what you're doing. Go on and practice a little, then come see me when you're ready to peel out of here and stop those anarchist assholes in their tracks. So I will go ahead and show off the hacking minigame. hack. So this is similar to Frogger, as you can see. Basically, you just have to get across the street and get into the port you're looking for. So that's the first one. And you have to do this for however many nodes there are. That I don't actually know. I like going from left to right because it tends to be a little bit easier that way. And it doesn't look like there's any, like, you have to reach the nodes in a specific order or anything like that. Ooh. Okay, I didn't make it that time. But and for that, some reason I couldn't move up. But there doesn't appear to be a time limit, at least now. Let's go ahead and put that one in. So, just take your time, play it safe, and you can just walk right through. Whoa. That one was a lot closer than I would have liked. So now we have to get the last one. And some of these are a little harder than others. I think the behavior may change on the higher difficulties. I haven't played around with this to know for sure, but just like that, hacking game complete. So we now have a dilemma on our hands. We already took part in blackmail to save a life, but where does rigging an election come into play? So in the meantime, let's head over to the employment office, and I don't remember where it was. I spent all this time exploring the place for nothing, it seems. Detective agency. Let's see if the detective's open yet. Door's locked, must be out on a case. The warehouse is closed for inventory. Anything else going on? Looks like the protest is up, but the strike hasn't ended. Well, there's a pawn shop right here. I can go show off the figures. Welcome to Mixed Pawn Exchange. So I could sell Dark F's guitar for 200 if I want. I could sell the screwdriver for 15. And from what I read, this was actually supposed to be used if you want to rob the warehouse. So we won't be using that since I'm not there anymore. But you can see Tony from Hotline Miami is only worth $2. Ooze, on the other hand, is worth 25. Whoa. So some of these are far more valuable than others. And, by the way, what are you selling here? Switchblade, pixelators, fishing rod, pocket boy. So if I had gotten that game, I could buy this and play it, but I'm not really too interested in the minigames, as you can probably tell. Let's check on the price of bacon. 33. Yeah, I don't really think you can make too much off of that. So here we are at the employment office. And I'm a little curious about that one on the right, but we'll get to that in a sec. And it looks like there's nothing, no figures here. How am I for stamina real quick? I'm actually really good. What sort of work do you guys have lined up today? First story left is going to take you to the community garden project where you'll be planting seeds or something. Other bus is going to Downey's Botany Club where you'll be trimming trees or picking crops or pulling weeds or something. I don't know. So let's go to the community gardens.
Let's go. Hey, so welcome to the community garden project. We're really glad you decided to come and help us help each other out today. As a not-for-nonprofit Okay, I like the way of phrasing it, a not-for-nonprofit organization. We take great pride in offering valuable work opportunities for down-and-out folks like yourself that help the entire community as a whole. So, what does he want me to do here? Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't explain it all, did I? I see so many faces in and out of this project, I never remember who's new and who's not. As part of a generous donation from the Macroshaft Corporation, we've been given a large supply of high-quality seeds that produce crops. GMOs, I assume? Once the crops are fully grown, we harvest them and sell them to local markets and distributors for a worthwhile profit. As part of our trickle-down seedonomics plan, we are committed to fostering growth in our community, and so that's why every packet of seeds you plant pays. For every one of our seeds you plant here, we'll give you $5 at the end of the day. Great, I'm ready to get started. Oh, that's fantastic. How many seed packets would you like to buy? Excuse me? Oh yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. Although our program has done many fantastic things for the community, we had a period where certain individuals were abusing our generosity. We had a period where junkies would sign up just to make a quick buck before getting high again. When we stopped giving the seeds away for free, we saw the very same junkies start saving their money and ensure they'd have work next week. As a not-for-non-profit organization, that's the sort of thing we're all about. Also, we have to cover the royalty fees for the seeds. But never mind that, you can have your first pack of seeds completely free, our gift to you. Come see me when you're finished planting them. I'm out of seeds. Open a packet. So we get 4 here, we can drop... And I don't know if there's any significance to what goes where. We planted $20 worth of seeds. How much do these cost? I'll pick up 2 and we'll give this another shot. So the first try gave us 4. Let's see how many are in this one. 4. Okay, packet number 3. This one has 4 as well. So even though this has racket written all over it, it's not really that bad. You still make a profit of $15 per bag, apparently. And I have a feeling this is going to go wrong some way, somehow, but I will buy 2 more and then we'll wrap things up. Probably you only get paid once they finish growing or something, but this one had 5. Ooh, lucky us. Okay, let's see about this one. 3? No, this one has 4. So this is good enough to wrap up the day, just to see how it plays out. 105 done. Let's go. I think I'm done for the day. Oh well, if you're all done, you can catch the next bus back to the temp agency. We look forward to seeing you again soon. You receive 52 as payment.
So the temp agency takes half, so you're only making about $7. And let's take a look. Let's try the other one now. I agree, but only one way to find out.
Alright, before you even ask, let me answer your question, save us all a little time. Yes, those plants are marijuana, I grow it. And yes, I'm a legally licensed medical distributor. No, I will not sell you any without a card. No, I will not sell you or help you obtain a card. Do you understand those last 2 in particular? Yep, crystal clear. Totally legit operation. Your job here is to cut the buds off my plants. I'll give you $2 per every gram you collect for me. You have to bag it to order though, so listen up. Your first order is for 17 grams. Take this baggie, go fill it up, and see me when you're finished. Try and fill it exactly, alright? Any excess gets pulled off the top of my cousin Downey over there wasted, and then he smokes it. Now they get paid for that loss. Can't do anything about it, that's his cut. Thankfully, it actually does grow on trees. Fill the bag, 17 grams, bring it to you. Sounds easy enough. Don't get smart and try stealing any either. They'll search you before you even get on the bus. Trust me, they don't even like doing business here. You don't want to dick around with them. We'll be waiting here with the scale. Currently holding... Okay, let's grab a 4 gram one. 4 gram. Ooh, 5. But I'm not gonna grab that one just yet. This one also has a 5. That one also has a 5. And are these all the same now? Grabbing the 5. Let's see if this changed. It did. So this is kind of a lame system. Nice scale. Fill that plastic bag yet? Yeah, it's looking pretty full. Give him the baggie. Give it here, we'll weigh it. Oh, looks like you hit it bang on. 17 grams on the money. Suck it, Donnie. It's $34 for you so far today. Not bad. Do you want to clip some more? What's the order? This one's for 18. Fill it up. Going to grab a 5. Grab me another 5. Grab me a 3. Now if we can get another 5, we're golden. So, repeat text. So that's another... So we're sitting on $35 at the moment. This one's for 20. So we need the 5 gram one. 4. 5. 3, and we need another 3. Yeah, there are too many variables for this one to know if it's a good thing to pick one over another or what. Just kind of wish they'd explain a little bit better, but oh well. So let's go ahead and we can probably get one more. 20. We'll grab the 5. Another 5. Can we get a final 5? No. So we need a 2 now. I'm just gonna overdo it then, just to play it safe, since apparently it doesn't change. Give me 21. Donnie, enjoy your cut. 150 so far. And let's see what we can get for this last one. 14. Okay, there's enough plants to make this one possible. We may overdo it again, but it doesn't really seem to be that bad. Grabbing the 5. which I don't see happening. But let's see what happens if we don't make it all the way. Let's see what you got. So that one was just an entire waste. Just remember, life makes waste of nothing. I think the bus is here soon. I still smell like weed. And we got 89 bucks as payment.
Come on. So, 150 bucks total for today. Apparently the kid didn't make it. Fishing kid. Oh well, we'll miss the little guy. He's now sleeping with the fish. We are going to deposit $100. One of the things I was wondering though is if you could actually just buy a fish, a lake crab, to give him. But if he doesn't get his rod back, I wonder if that's just the inevitable. What's in Drug Plus? Okay. So you can buy pills, but I don't know what those do. Does this place even have an ordinary grocery store? No. So otherwise I think Baka Sushi would be the only place where you could buy it, but... Let's go all the way over here. Oh, well, I guess to save the kid you'd have to take up fishing. Or maybe buy some lake crab in Dubstown before you come here. And they're not here. Unless they're out back. Nope. Go ahead and go to sleep. May as well write a page so people can know we've moved on to peddling drugs. And no dream sequence. So this is good enough for day 9. You'll have to wait and see if we bother with the election, but you can probably tell how I'm leaning. So, until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.